Looks like a diamond encrusted earring. Let's see if I can find the other one. Good place to look for coins at the erosion of the sand dunes all along here and on the beach. Spots like that.
The heavier items are nearly always found in the low spots.
Right there near the seaweed.
VLF detectors are great for finding coins because you don't spend so much time digging up iron items.
It's been in the soil for a while, been in the sand, starting to corrode, but that's one of our Australian so-called gold $2 coins.
The heavier items like gold rings are usually found near the coins. A pointer would be useful here as it would save time trying to locate the little object amongst all the sand.
Woohoo! That's a very old threepence. Let's have a look.
I like finding old coins because it means that I could find a piece of nice gold jewellery very soon.
It's a really old sixpence.
If the old coins have washed down from their sand dunes and haven't spent that much time in salt water, then they could be in very good condition.
I love getting finds like that because it tells me that the area is very old and I might get some old jewellery. That's pretty cool. That's come down from the dunes. Right, got another signal there, guys. As you can see, I like dragging the shovel behind me so I know where I've been. I can cover a lot of ground with this detector because it's lightweight design. All the weight is underneath the elbow. I don't feel anything. I could detect this whole beach in about an hour. Gotta be careful with that. Often the waves will come in and take your item away. I've lost gold rings like that. So what's happening here is the item's actually sinking lower and the water's filling in. So now I've got to hand this detector to my assistant and I've got to use both hands to dig this, otherwise I'm going to lose the target. It could be a gold ring.
Often the first signs that you'll be close to a pocket of heavier items is a little piece of jewellery.
Sometimes you, as every metal detectorist will know, sometimes you don't get much. Sometimes you just get a clue. Now, that's very old, very damaged, and I can tell it's gold because it's not green. If that was a brass item, it'd be going green, it'd be a lot deteriorated. That's actually an extremely old gold locket that's been broken down and broken into pieces over time. So we'll just do a little bit more looking around. That can often be a clue.
Now here comes a really heavy item, which is often quite a lot deeper.
False alarm. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh! No, not a false alarm at all. Check that out.
The White's TDI is specifically designed to respond well to heavy, high carat gold items at depth.
So that just goes to show, never give up. Sometimes you think it's rubbish, and it's not. It's a gold ring, just when I least expect it. Really old park. It's around about the time of the first settlers. There's a lot of bottle tops here, but come and have a look at this beach.
It's a good idea to use a VLF detector in these areas because you won't spend so much time digging up iron, for example.
All the coins that get eroded go down towards the shoreline. check this out. It's been really rough surf lately.
It is actually a very expensive metal detector and I do not want to drop it in the water. Notice how I wave the coil over the shovel and it only registers if it's got a target inside it.
Bit deeper than I thought.
Having an easy to use shovel and a sieve all in one, which is also pretty light, is a pretty big bonus in the surf. But the best part is that the metal detector doesn't respond to it, so it's much easier to isolate the target.
Bingo!
The holes make the sand and water drain out really quickly, so it's quickly and easily isolated.
Alright, that's either white gold or silver. But I know there's been some yellow gold stuff lost this morning, so we'll just keep going and see what we can get.
Always look for where people gather.
Look at all the people on the beach. Absolutely perfect.
Other people are also curious and watching us carefully, so we always fill our holes in.
That's a ring. Did you record that? Silver. Silver and just lost.
Silver is more commonly found than gold, even in affluent areas.
It's a stamp. Well, with the number it's coming in at, that's silver. That's the third ring today so far found. Right, grab it, put it away, I'm going to keep digging. Probably a fake chain, guys, but there's actually a chain in there, and it was giving, actually, you see the signals on the Equinox there? I decided to put it on all metal, so 100% of everything. See, it's giving me negative tones, but it's giving me a positive ID. But I thought I'd dig it up anyway, and there's a chain in there, and I put money on that it's a fake chain, but that's interesting. So you got to dig everything.
Well, I just dug up a fossilised bottle top. It looks like you've got a fossilised chain.
Yeah, maybe the next one will be a real one.
Always remain positive.
A lot of these paths and bushes and parklands are great for detecting, especially coins, but occasionally people play games and they lose their rings and watches and so forth. Just got to avoid all the bottle tops.
Most of the coins are found near shops or barbecue areas.
These areas too are also very good detecting. Very loose sand, very easy to recover items, and there's a beach just over the hill there.
All beaches should have bins at the end of each path.
And there's the beach there.
Because people tend to walk along and throw their rubbish, their bottle tops, their...
Now after you get weather events like high winds and things like that, look for the shells on the surface, and in the water, just have a look at this. Right opposite those shells is a little hole.
The beach distributes sand evenly because it's roughly the same weight and the same size, but heavier items, you've got to look for the areas.
Now that indicates that there's a rip around this area. So somewhere around here could be a concentration of heavy things. So I'm going to do it all around this section here.
Rips and cuts are great places to find heavier gold items, even if they've been lost for hundreds of years.